Our expert committee on the safety of medicines, the Pharmacovigilance and Risk Assessment Committee, has now come to a conclusion on the review of cases of blood clots in people vaccinated with AstraZeneca's COVID-19 vaccine. The committee has come to a clear scientific conclusion. This is a safe and effective vaccine. Its benefits in protecting people from COVID-19 with the associated risks of death and hospitalisation outweigh the possible risks. The committee also concluded that the vaccine is not associated with an increase in the overall risk of thromboembolic events or blood clots. Now, during the investigation and review, we began to see a small number of cases of rare and unusual but very serious clotting disorders, and this then triggered a more focused review. Based on the evidence available and after days of in-depth analysis of lab results, clinical reports, autopsy reports and further information from the clinical trials, we still cannot rule out definitively a link between these cases and the vaccine. What the committee has therefore recommended is to raise awareness of these possible risks, making sure that they're included in the product information. Drawing attention to these possible rare conditions and providing information to healthcare professionals and vaccinated people will help to spot and mitigate any possible side effects. We're also launching additional investigations to understand more about these rare cases, and we're conducting targeted observational studies. About 7 million people have now been vaccinated in the EU with the AstraZeneca vaccine, and 11 million have been vaccinated in the UK, and there is increasing use of this vaccine in other countries. It remains very important that all side effects are closely monitored and reported so that we can evaluate them and see if there's any need to update the information and warnings about possible risks. Dr. Strauss will explain the committee's evaluation in more detail, but I want to reiterate that our scientific position is that this vaccine is a safe and effective option to protect citizens against COVID-19. It demonstrated that at least 60% efficacy in clinical trials in preventing coronavirus disease, and in fact the real-world evidence suggests that the effectiveness could be even higher than that.